Right. Hey, you guys. I feel like I'm tilted. Okay, I'm probably still tilted, but it be like that sometimes. Today, we're just going to be doing a little chit chat. Get ready with me. I feel like I just jumped into a channel. I didn't really, introduce myself or say anything to you guys or nothing. Like, you all really don't know me like that. So I have a list of a few things I want to talk about just today. And I'm going to get started with talking about when I got in makeup and how I got in makeup. So, my mom, she always did eyeliner. Like, eyeliner was her thing. Eyeliner and gold eyeshadow. When I was little, it used to be like this plum cranberry lip color. I wish I could show you all a picture, but I don't know how she feels about that. But yeah, so it was always like I wanted to do that. So my first thing I ever did was eyeliner. You know, most people, they jump from mascara to lip gloss, mascara and lip gloss, but I went from eyeliner and lip gloss and then just dived into everything else. I really wasn't even supposed to be wearing makeup. It just was like, I wasn't doing anything bad. I had good grades, so if I just want to put on a little foundation to cover up acne scars, then why not let me just put on a little bit of foundation to cover up acne scars, you know what I'm saying? And I think it all started in 6th grade. In 6th grade is when I started wearing eyeliner. That was my thing every day. Eyeliner, and then it went to eyeliner and BB cream. Yeah, I remember I used to use the Maybelline BB cream, and I used to mix the darkest shade and with the shade that's like the middle shade. I don't even remember what they were called, but that's what I used to do. And then I started hearing about contouring and highlighting, so I was just trying to take those BB creams and make my own little, contour and highlight. But if you know makeup, BB cream is not gonna do none of that. But that's how I started practicing. And then it just became my thing. Like, I don't play sports. I was doing extracurricular stuff. I was a part of DECA last year. I think I'm gonna join again this year. I couldn't get the top off it, but yeah, but I don't really, that's never been my thing. So makeup is my thing. Like, while people are at practice, this is my practice, sitting here and doing this makeup. But yeah, makeup has been more than just makeup to me. Like, it's kind of always in a way been my outlet, because it was like the thing that I had to myself. Like, my friends aren't really into makeup. My mom applies eyeshadow with her finger. Like, this has been a me thing. And even now, it's still the same way. Like, recently, in July, actually, my father passed. And as you can imagine, it's been one of the hardest things, if not the hardest, that I've had to experience in life so far. Just like, at the end of the day, that's my father, that's my last name, that's what I look like, that's where I got this butt chin from. Like, that's my dad, regardless of how I felt about our relationship or anything. That's my dad. Like, I always had this mindset of I'm not gonna lose my parents until I'm old, maybe in my 40s, late 30s, something, because my parents are kind of old for, to have a 17-year-old, in my opinion. My mom will be 49 in October, and my dad was 52. So yeah, they was getting down in their 30s and slipped up and had me. But yeah, like I was saying, it really it really shook my life in a sense. Like, it made me realize a lot. I don't know if like the situation was so rare and made people so not uncomfortable, but not knowing what to do or what to say, because I did just lose a parent. But it really kind of, in my, like, I don't know how else to say it, but show people's true colors, like, you know, how people are. And I don't know, it really opened my third eye even more than somewhat it already is. You just see a lot of people. And then another thing that it made me do, it just made me realize, you know, who's important to me and who's not, who really cares about me, and who's just here because they feel sorry for me, and all that stuff. That's really what this situation has done for me. And, you know, I had to, you know, take some people out of my life, try to bring back some people in, because, you know, I missed some people in a sense. And with that passing, it was like kind of like an eye-opener. Like, anybody can go at any minute, any second, any time. So if I'm thinking of someone, call them. Or if I miss someone, have them in my life. Like, life is way too short. Like, my dad just lost his life at 52, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a part of it. And I need a vacation, honestly. Like, we're supposed to be going on a cruise in October, but this little hurricane, I shouldn't even try her out like that, but she tried me up. This hurricane, Irma, she don't seem to be playing with us. And I feel, how are we gonna go on a cruise in October if the Bahamas is messed up, or if Florida is messed up and I can't, you know, board where I'm supposed to be boarded? You know what I'm saying? So there's still that aspect. But we are evacuating this weekend, hopefully. I gotta see how my mom goes with that, but I'll try to make the best out of that. You know, I'm probably gonna, like, you know, turn my phone off and just like enjoy family, because we're going to stay with my Auntie Peaches. I love Auntie Peaches, like, for real. She well, my mom would be overseas because both of my parents were in the military. My Auntie Peaches would take care of me, and just like Auntie Peaches, Auntie Carlene. And I miss her. Like, you know, that was a stamp in my childhood, you know, my Auntie Peaches. Ooh. But yeah, besides the going on a cruise, you know, as my vacation, I did get a puppy to try and make me feel better, and he has. But why don't nobody tell me puppies poop and pee everywhere and chew on stuff that they shouldn't be chewing on other than their toys? Like, I done got this little boy so many toys. I was trying to see if one is in here because they're normally all over the place. And he still decided to chew up all my mama baseboards in this house. And I'm like, you better stop before you be with another family, because my mama don't play that. But yeah, his name is Prince. I think I did show him in my first video. That's before he got a haircut though. They gave my dog a haircut, and he is bald. Now let me tell you about that haircut. I said I wanted a puppy cut for a Yorkie. Now, if you have a dog or a Yorkie in general, you should know what a puppy cut for a Yorkie is. It's just like a kind of a shaved back, cut their beard a little bit, all that stuff. But they buzz cut my dog. Like, my dog looked like he about to be drafted into the army. Like, I mean, he looks cute because he wasn't the most handsome thing before because of the hair or lack thereof. But still, like, that's not what I said I wanted done to my puppy. And I kind of almost feel like since his appointment was on a Sunday and they closed at 6 and his appointment was at 2, and they kind of just rushed with him. But Jesus, if you ain't feel like doing it, just let me know rather than messing up my dog. So I'm not. As long as I'm in Georgia, I'm not getting his haircut anymore, because apparently people don't know what I'm talking about when I say a puppy cut. And I don't have time for my dog to be bald head. And I most definitely did not want him bald head on his birthday. His birthday is November 4th, and I wanted to do something cute. Like, I was gonna get him, you know, some new collars, or actually I was gonna get him a harness because he's so little and he'd be choking himself with the collar. Excuse me. So I was gonna get him a new harness, and it was kind of like a Burberry type print. I was gonna bake him a little cake, get him some doggy ice cream. But then I was like, it's gonna be cold, so I don't really know about the doggy ice cream, but I'll bake him a little cake and everything. But then again, I was like, the cake gonna be too big, and I'm not trying to keep feeding my dog a cake every day. So I was gonna have like a little puppy party. I know that's extra, but he's my puppy, not yours. Right? Right. But yeah, like this puppy, I felt like I needed him. Like, I needed a dog once my dad passed, because like one of my favorite teachers, my cosmetology teacher at my school in Vineyard, said, you know, people are gonna be there when, you know, they first pass, or, you know, when somebody you love first pass, and it don't really hit you until everybody's gone and leave you to really be by yourself. And with him, I'm not really by myself, if that makes sense. Like, he's always there, and if I start crying, he'll start licking my tears, and you can't cry when your puppy is licking your tears. You just can't, you know what I'm saying? So I really felt like I needed him, and in a sense, I did, and I still do. Like, I'm so grateful that my mom got me this dog. And let me tell you, my mama was not, and I repeat, was not gonna give me a dog. Like, she was keeping up this thing, after the cruise, we'll see. But I know her. After that cruise came, she was gonna make an excuse. Well, now you graduate in May, so I wasn't about to get no puppy. Truth be told, the only reason she got me with that puppy was because my dad passed, and I told her that I felt like I needed a dog. I mean, I know that's so crazy, but I felt like I needed him for some odd reason. But in May, when I go to college, he just gonna have to be here with my mom, and I know she's gonna shave him bald, because she just loved this little buzz cut that he got. But speaking of college, I have a few options that I want to go to. Spelman was my #1 choice, but they don't have my major. Like, I want to do marriage and family therapy or counseling, but they don't have that. I would just have to take up psychology, get my undergrad, and then go to college again, when I can just go to Valdosta or UGA and get my master's or my doctorates in one sit down. But I'm not sure what I want to do, because I really want to be a Spelmanite. Like, when I found that out, I was like, well, time to change majors, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna find a way to go to Spelman, and it is a private college, yeah, so it's gonna cost a little bit more, but you know, God got me, and if there's a will, there's a way, you hear me? And my grades aren't too bad. Like, my GPA, my Hope GPA, is a 3.5. I ranked 32 in the class, so I'm in the top 50 percentile. Like, I'm okay. But that 32 in the class is not, I don't like that, like, whatsoever. Like, I really don't like that. That's not, my goal is to be, my goal generally was to be in the top 20, but I don't think that's happening coming from 32. Like, I just want to be in the 20s. Like, if I get to 28, then I'm happy. Like, I feel good. I graduated doing what I wanted to do. But my I think it's called like a cumulative, you know what I'm talking about, GPA. That's like the number GPA. That's a 89.5. But I take college classes instead of like high school classes right now. So if I do really well in those classes, which I actually am, that'll boost my GPA. If I have at least a 90 as my GPA by the end of this semester, I'll be really set. Like, I'll have some type of peace of mind. And that's what I'm working towards. Like, after I record this video and edit it up real quick, it's gonna be really easy to edit because I'm really talking y'all head off. I'm gonna get to studying because I'm really determined to get these grades up. I mean, it's not like I have horrible grades, but it could be better. There is so much more room for improvement. And this is my last year of high school, so I don't have any more time to be trying to lollygag or talking about better luck next year or anything like that. I'm trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get these grades, baby. But yeah, besides, you know, school and college and everything like that, this channel has become important to me, like out of nowhere. Like, it's become really important to me, and I'm on, this will be my 3rd video, but it's now a big aspect in my life. Like, I schedule it in. I'll tell people I can't because, you know, I gotta record, or I can't because I gotta edit, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this has become a part of my life, and I kind of want to branch out into other things. Like, I want my own website. I kind of want to do like a real blog, not vlogs, but of course then again I want to do vlogs too, but I don't want to do my vlogs until I get my license. And I'm supposed to be taking my driver's test on the 16th, and we'll see how that goes, because I don't really have much confidence in myself with passing this test. But you know, you gotta try and see how it goes, you know? Like, that's how I was really procrastinating, because I didn't feel like I was ready. But it's like, the only thing it really costs is like $10 or something like that. So like, I could lose $10 and not get my license, but I'm gonna keep trying till I get it, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I really am. I want to see firsthand what it's like when you take the test, because, you know, I've been told a few times, but these people either took it 80 million years ago or 2 years ago or whatever, you know? I kind of just like want a fresh experience. I don't know. I think I just want to see it for myself, or go through it for myself. Like, that's really what I want to do. And I'm excited. Like, once I get that license, baby, life will be changed forever. Cardi B voice. But yeah, I also want to get me some business cards, because now that I'm kind of doing this channel, people are kind of taking me more seriously with the makeup. Or not even that, when I started being more serious and doing more looks and posting them more on Instagram and on my makeup page, like, I feel like people started taking me more seriously. Like, I was always known as, you know, the girl that do makeup, but if we weren't close, you wouldn't really think to hit me up to do your makeup, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm finally taking myself seriously and taking my craft seriously, investing into it, because that was one of my problems too. Like, I wouldn't I wouldn't invest into my makeup. And it had to take for me to understand that you don't need a product that's $80 million when you can get one that's $2.99 and work with it just as well. Like, I mean, of course, every now and then I'm gonna treat myself to, you know, a high-end product that I really want or anything like that, but I don't need that to get started. Like, honestly, I procrastinated so long on starting this channel because I didn't have lights, I didn't have a tripod, all this stuff, really just making excuses when I could have just did it, and you all could have just seen the quality of my videos grow with time. Like, it's not that hard. Like, and one of my favorite YouTubers said something that that kind of stuck with me. She was like, you know, if you have a problem with getting your first video up and you just sitting in a room with a camera talking to yourself, then you need to really reconsider if this is what you want to be doing. Wrong. Like, I'm really in a room with some lights, a tripod, a camera, a makeup table, and I'm talking to myself through a camera. Like, it's not that deep. Just really do it. I mean, I don't think anyone expects your first video to be the bomb or the best thing happening or the best thing since sliced bread, but somebody will support you, whether you just have 2 views or anything. Somebody is gonna watch it, somebody is gonna repost it, somebody is going to believe in you enough to share your craft or even just watch your craft or anything. And I had a good amount of people who supported me, but I just was scared for whatever reason. You know, and even now I don't understand why I didn't just jump in and do it. Like, I had editing software for months, but I kept saying, no, I need editing software, and it wasn't even that. It was just I need to learn how to use it. Like, I'm still learning stuff each time I edit a video on how to do it. And let me tell you something, editing them videos, baby, that is not fun. That's like the most annoying thing in the world, just trying to stop and cut and delete, and then you delete the wrong thing, so you gotta edit, undo, and then especially if it's a long video and then you edit everything out, but then the video's still long, so you gotta go back and see what you could have took out and then take it out again. And it's editing is not fun. I really see why people get paid for this stuff. Do this for a living. Like, this is so time consuming that you could do this for a living. And speaking of doing it for a living, I sorta quit my job. At first I was trying to quit, but she was like, do you want me to put you on leave for a month, or you want to just call it quits? And I was like, well, I should just probably go on leave and then, you know, still have income coming in, and then see if I find another job. And if after this month I don't have a job, just go back to mine and still continue to look for another job. But let me tell you, I work at Cracker Barrel. I shouldn't even have to say nothing after saying that. Like, I work at Cracker Barrel. The older people being nasty and rude with you because of your age or your skin color, or because they know how Cracker Barrel is supposed to be run or whatever. I don't want Cracker Barrel to be my everything now. Let's not get this confused. This is just a job. Like, just a job. But those people take it serious. Like, those people take Cracker Barrel serious. Like, do not play with their Cracker Barrel, okay? And then another thing, like, they're trying to up like their technology, but it's kind of irritating that they're doing that, being that most of their clientele is over 60. I mean, like, they don't really know how to work those type of gidgy gadgets, or can barely hear me over the country music playing to even hear me try to explain how to work the gidgy gadget. So yeah, that job is a handful. Like, you don't, it's not even like a stressful job because of what you're doing. It's just like the demographics is so off from who I am. Like, if I could, I just flipped my lash. If I could work at Sephora or Ulta right now, do you know how happy I would be? Like, that's something that I could only dream of, because I'm young. Like, I'm really young. By the time, when I go to college, I'll still be 17. I won't even turn 18 till like 2 or 3 weeks into college. Bummer, I know, right? But hey, so I won't really be able to get a job in what I want to work in until college. Like, college is gonna be like my stumping ground. Like, it's gonna be the change of my life. Like, it's gonna, I feel like life is gonna finally make sense, because I really, right now, I don't understand why I had to lose my dad, and I don't understand why I have to lose people around me because I lost my dad. Like, I don't get it. But, you know, I feel like in college, I won't have to get it. Like, it just, that's just the way life will be. I'll be worried about myself. I'll be driving. I'll be in a place that I love. I'll be going to class, and I have to worry about the rest of the class making too much noise, because you know that's how high school. And it's not. See, my thing is, so I'm taking college classes, right? And I really thought that since they're college classes, like, they wouldn't be so like into caring if the kids do their work and stuff like that. Like, if the person next to me not trying to get their little piece of education, then they ain't got nothing to do with me, because I'm really about to sit here and take these notes. I'm about to do this work. I'm about to ask you questions if I have one. Like, that's just me. Hold on, let me put on this lash. But yeah, I feel like if I had to learn to get over myself and just, you know, find a way to learn in a loud environment, then you need to find a way to teach in a loud environment. If that means you gotta come and stand in front of me and the few people that want to learn and teach us, then baby, you best to do it. Not sitting there going off on a 10-minute lecture. You can't get stuff done, or we're not gonna be getting stuff done because people are talking, when you wasting time yourself going on this lecture about how you can't get nothing done. Like, we could have had a whole you know what I'm saying? And I felt like that would be different in the college classes, but you know, it's not. You know, that's just how life is. You know, when you assume that I wanted to touch bases on in this video, and that I see a lot on like social media and everything. As a teen, you do not need to be worried about no relationship. Like, do not make that the main thing you worry about, okay? About getting no boyfriend, about getting no girl. Seriously, do not. The main thing you really should be worrying about is if them grades up to get that scholarship, or if you're gonna be able to get FAFSA, or how you're gonna pay for college, or what you're gonna do after school if you're not gonna go to college. Like, you need to figure that out, because high school seems to be going by fast. I mean, it's not going by fast to me, but once I graduate and once I go to college, I'm still not gonna be on my own. Like, of course my mama, like, she always gonna be there for me. She always got me, but you know, like, I have to grow up. Like, you gotta grow up. Like, a relationship is not as important as what you're gonna be doing with yourself the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know where you're gonna go next. Like, after you graduate, what are you gonna do? This is the finished look. I just did some foundation, put some bronzer in my crease, and doing some lashes. But yeah, do not forget to turn on your post notifications so you can see me more often. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. And tell me what you all want to see next. Of course, give me some constructive criticism. That's what I really, really want from you all. And if you like this video, let me know. And of course, like it if you liked it. But alright, you guys, see you in the next one.